There's no excuse not to be happier because happiness is a choice. And I realized the secret to the happiness equation when I was jet skiing in the Bahamas. I just took a minute to look around and think about what an amazing life that I'm living. And I just vowed to myself to never listen to the bad stories that my mind tells me that life isn't good enough, because of course it's good enough. And it's as good as you appreciate it to be. The more you focus on the good, the more the good grows, the more you get more things to appreciate. And I love this idea that we could always have more, but we could also have less. And the reason you aren't happy is because you have 99 of the 100 things that would make you happy today. You're just missing one thing, and that's the thing that you focus on. And Big Sean had a great quote about this because he said there was a period in his life where he wasn't achieving the success that he wanted. His album sales weren't where he wanted to be, and so this was making him unhappy. But he has a good line that he said, you have to realize that everything isn't all together. Whether or not his album sales were where they wanted to be didn't have any bearing on whether or not he was happy today. Because your album sales could not be where you want them to be, but you can still be happy today because you can just make the decision that, you know what, okay, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm putting in the work to get to where I want to be. And I'm just going to give myself a lot of patience and grace in that process of becoming the person that I want to be, because there's nothing wrong with today. Another idea I like to think about is like, what is wrong with today? What's missing from your life right now? Why aren't you happier today? What's bothering you? What's missing? And it's like, look around. Take inventory of your life and you'll realize that you already have it all. Years ago, I got super into manifestations and I still am. And it's like, I was spending all this time like manifesting things that I wanted, a super yacht, vacation homes, all this money and success. But I kind of had to stop for a second and I was like, I don't want any of those things more than I want the things that I already have. My own health, the health and well-being of all the people I love, all the people that I love in my life, my family and my friends. I'm young. I'm in the process of creating the best life possible for myself. That's all more important. And it's like, you have to take inventory of your life and realize how good you already have it. And that's the secret to happiness, is gratitude. Because how could you be unhappy when you're appreciating everything that you have? How could you be unhappy with that? But it's when you start thinking about all the things that you don't have that make you upset. When you focus on the lack, you're going to feel like you're not doing good enough and that you don't have enough reasons to be happy. But when you think of all of the things that you have, how could you be unhappy with that? And it's like why I say, the more you focus on the good, the more the good grows. And the happier you are, the more you appreciate what you have. That's signaling to the universe that you're grateful. The thing I'll leave you with is like, imagine you're in a relationship with the universe and you spoil it endlessly. You always are doing favors for it. You're always giving them presents. You're always just taking care of them, making their life better. And if they never thank you back, if they never appreciate it, how long would you stay in that relationship? You'd break up with them. And the universe is the same way. Think of everything it does for you on a daily basis to just give you this amazing life. The universe is working very, very hard to make you very, very happy. And how much do you appreciate it? How often do you say thanks? How often are you signaling to them, thank you, I would love some more of this? It's no surprise who the universe is going to bless and continue to give more to. It's the people that appreciate it. That's why the more you focus on the good, the more the good grows. And gratitude and appreciating everything in your life is the secret to unhappiness. The secret to happiness.